Hey guys, it's Meme and I'm here with my first ever design team project for Saw Crafters. I am so excited about this. This little house, when I saw it on her website, I was like, I have to make this. And I'll tell you why. My little one, Joe, is a big fan of the miniature houses and villages and things like that. And I purchased some things from Dollar Tree that I wanted to make him just a little village type thing that would be his. He could just, you know, put in his room and look at it because he loves miniatures and action figures and all that kind of stuff. Well, I just couldn't make it work. And when I saw this on her website, I was like, that's what it needed. So we're going to make this together and it is so cute. I laid it out kind of and looked at it and I love it. So we're going to get started. First thing first, I'm going to paint this little house. I'm going to paint it this color khaki from Craft Smart. This is a satin acrylic, which I've never used before, but I'm excited. I don't know, that may just be what they call their flat. But satin kind of, they had me at satin. So I'm gonna put some out over there. And I don't want to go too crazy because I've never painted the wood that Saw does. So I don't know how much I'm gonna need, and I can always add to it. And I'm gonna use a sponge brush, mostly because I'm really bad with brushes. I don't know about you guys. I'm so bad with brushes about cleaning them out and all that. And I found that these that are so dang cheap, I don't care if I don't really take care of them like I should. I know it's really bad, but wow, this is taking this color really well. You do not need much. Plus, I'm really just trying to get a wash because I just want the house to be, I'm probably going to do some other things to the house to give it some, you know, house look. You know, a siding or something look like that. I just think this house is adorable. When you're working with these items, because I don't do a lot of wood, I thought I would kind of give you guys some tips since this is kind of my first time to do something like this. Go ahead and do like a dry fit. Go ahead and put it together and see how it looks and make sure it's what you want it to be shaped like, you know, and then kind of look at, do I need to glue it together before I do the inside, or do I need to do something to the inside first? So go ahead and pay attention to those things. And I'm going to actually go ahead and do something to the inside first. And here's what I've done. These are those plastic sheets that come with stamp sets. I'm going to put these on the inside of the windows like glass, and they are the perfect size. And they come from like those Studio G stamp sets. So I'm going to glue those on the inside. On these pieces, I'm going to make sure that those little plastic pieces are going to fit. I may have to trim it down just a little bit. Yep, I'm going to trim it down a little bit. So, just cut some off the bottom here. And I'm not worried about the edges because I'm also going to do some paper, so I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, so there's one. Cut some off of this bottom. A little bit more. I just think this will be cute to be kind of like glass. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put those aside. And I'm gonna pick the paper I want to be the inside wallpaper on here. So let me go find that real quick. Okay, so I picked this paper. I think this is really, really cute for the inside. And this came from a pack from Michael's called Noel. Let me just show you. I don't know what it's, oh, Pink Paisley. It's made by Pink Paisley. See at the bottom? And my aunt gave me this. It's kind of a running theme in my videos. My Aunt Nita gives me all kinds of stuff. So that's from Aunt Nita. She gave it to me at our Christmas party this weekend, and I love it. And I'm going to use it for these. And what I'm going to do is flip this over and line this guy up so I can trace it, keeping my line straight on my on the edge so that I know that my wallpaper line will be straight. Then I'm just going to trace it out. Now if I wasn't putting that acrylic down, the acetate down, I would probably just glue this down and then do it with my X-Acto knife. But I want to kind of sandwich that acrylic. So I'm going to do it like this. Okay, set those aside. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Tim Holtz ruler out and my X-Acto knife. And I'm gonna line this up and just go ahead and cut these can always clean these up if you need to later. I think this is easier to cut them like this than to cut them out first, because you have a bigger piece of paper to work on this way. Instead of working with the fiddly little piece of house paper, that would be hard. I'm going to do this twice because I'm going to do it on the outside too. But I don't know what paper I want to do, or I don't really know exactly what I want to do. I have a couple of ideas for the outside, so I'm just going to get the inside ready first so I can seal it up, and then I can work on the other side. Okay, so I have my pieces cut out, and I want to show you something. Because I don't want to put anything on these tabs, and because when it's all put together, all that'll be closed off anyway, I didn't have to cut around those fidgety little tabs. So you can just cut it like this, and I didn't cut the bottom off. Let me cut it. I don't know what I was thinking. I did not cut it away. So this will just get glued down and you won't even see it. But before we do it, I want to go ahead and sandwich the acetate inside of there. So I want to clean it a little bit. I don't feel like it's 100% clean. Save this acetate because this stuff's expensive if you buy it. I mean, it's not outrageous, but why buy it? That's how I see it. Okay, now then. I'm going to use Tacky Glue. I am still on the fence about this guy. I like the concept of it, but it is so hard to squeeze this glue out. But I love how fine it is. So I'm going to use this on here, and hopefully it'll go really well. Let's just see. Oh, it is so hard to squeeze. This is definitely not something kids could use. There we go. It's so hard. And I want to use just a little scant amount because I don't want it to bleed out, because it will show. And this part is just to hold the acetate on, which really the other piece will hold it in place anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there before I do the other one so it can be drying. Make sure it's not sticking out anywhere. Oh, see it, how cute it is? Oh, it's so cute, but I did mess it up. That'll be the back one. Okay, then let's do this one. All right, and now we can glue these pieces down. This is going to be on the inside, so I'm not going to stress too much about getting glue every single place, because it's not going anywhere. I just want to get on the edges good, really. I found with this Tacky Glue, the thinner, the better. It dries faster and it's not as messy when it's thinner. This is super cute. I like this green striped wallpaper. So when you look through the window, you'll see that on the inside of the house. And I'm going to turn it over to dry so the weight of itself can keep that down. Get all that adhered down well. And now I'm going to work on the floor on the inside. And I probably need to do another dry fit to make sure I'm in the right place. So I'm going to do that really quick. One thing is I see I've got some paper hanging over where I didn't cut it exactly right. I'm going to trim that away. Pretty good. Okay, so now let's see which way this goes. There's that piece. There's this piece. Yep. And then the side pieces. Periodically you might just want to check, because let me see if this is wrong. If this is wrong, I can show you exactly. Like if it does not fit just right, you have it on the wrong side. So this one looks like I've got it right. Yep. So what I'm going to do is take that floor in there, and I know that that's the top side. So I'm going to take these off. I'm going to lay them face up so I know that's the interior, and I need to wallpaper those as well. But I want to do the floor really quick. What's really cool about this is you can use your scraps up. So, because look how little this piece is. And where's my glue? Here it is. I'm going to put the glue on the wood this time, so I don't have a bunch hanging off of the paper since my paper's a little bigger. And I'm not gluing the little tabs yet. Those will come later. I'm just gluing the floor down right now. Or my floor covering, that is. Okay. I'm going to get that on there. I felt like that kind of looked like tile. Then I'm going to turn it over and cut away the excess. And this bottom's going to be glued down, so I'm not too worried about covering that because I'm actually going to use that to glue it in place. Look how cute that is. And now I'm going to use the rest of my paper and do the sides of the wall. These would be so fun to do with like a kids class. Like if you did crafts with kids in school, because you don't even have to be this precise with them. They could just use different things to make flooring and, you know, ceilings and walls and things. This would be super fun for that. And these are not expensive at all. None of her stuff's expensive, which I think is super cool, because I think I've told you before, I have a hard time representing someone when it's something that even I can't afford to buy, you know? Even though somebody might ask me to, I just can't always afford it, so I have a hard time saying yes because I'm afraid I don't want to ask you guys to buy something I can't buy, and her stuff is affordable. Have I ever told you how much I love using an X-Acto knife? Is that crazy? Anybody else feel that way? I just love using them. I don't know why. Like, I really remember the first time I ever saw one. I was in school and I was taking drafting, and we had an X-Acto knife for something we were doing. I don't remember what, but I remember falling in love with that X-Acto knife. All right, I'm going to put half of the house together and leave one half open so we can do decorating inside of it. So I'm going to start with this piece. I'm going to put glue on the tabs, like so, and push them together. I'm going to hold that for a minute. Okay. Now I'm going to put glue on the other tab. Just hold those in place a little bit. I'm only attaching 3 sides right now because I want to work on the inside a little bit. So cute. I'll let it stand there and dry a little bit while I work on another element. Okay, this is not from Saw's store. This is a little cheap, and it's all messed up because it's not very good. But I had it for another project. It's a little table. My son actually found this, and he found these little Bibles, and he wanted us to put this into something. And I thought, how cute would this be? It's completely not size appropriate. I mean, you can tell that Bible's huge for that table. I have another table, but I think it's even bigger. Let's see how that looks on it. No, I think it's too big. I'm going to use this little one. And I can't decide if I want to use the white Bible or the black Bible. The white one's cute, but I think you might see the black one better. Nope, we're going to do the white one. And I'm going to color this with a marker. How do you like them apples? Because I have this tan color in my market markers. It's honey brown, and I think it'll be kind of cute to do this in this color. So I'm just going to color it. Okay, done, and no brushes are dirty. That's what I like. All right, I'm going to glue this guy in place. It doesn't sit very even, but the only thing that's going to touch is going to be the feet. And I want to make sure I get it inside of the tab so I know that it'll shut. So that's good. And then let's glue the little Bible on. I love this little Bible. It's a big one. Let's just say it's a family Bible, right? Because it's big. But I don't think proportion's going to matter too much. What will matter is, does it clear the wall? Let's test it. Yes. Maybe a tiny bit more for safety. Okay, we'll let that dry. And we can go ahead and put this guy on. That went together easy. Now look, you can see the little Bible in there. Isn't that cute? I love it. It needs a tree. I just don't have a little small Christmas tree. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, now then, let's work on, let's go ahead and glue the roof on, because the way I'm going to do it, I can do it while it's on top. So I will put glue here and here. Here and here, and then along here. I'll put some on the outside too. They fit so snug. I love that. It makes me feel good, like they're going to stay for a good long time. See how I had to flip that one over, but it fit just perfect. Look how cute this is. Can you stand how cute this is? Oh my gosh. Okay. Now here's my idea for the top. I had some of these scallop circles left over from my trees. And I thought this would make a really cute roof. Now I know people don't have music note roofs. If I could, I would. But I think it'd be cute on here like this and just kind of layered up. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use my bigger bottle for this one. And the idea is I'm going to put this piece, and turn it because that edge is messed up. Put this piece to the edge where it covers all of the scalloped edge. Then we'll put some more glue up here. I'm going to overlap it with a piece. A little more glue up here. Overlap it again. And I don't want the edges down, I want them to lift up. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side. Go ahead and glue that down too. I'll fold this over and glue it down. I love that. It gives it that vintage feel. Love it. Look at that up close. Isn't that cute? Look how the house looks with the little, oh, it's so cute. Okay. Now then, I want to work on the front of the house. And I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it yet, but I have some ideas. So I'm going to cut away and get some stuff together and we'll figure that out. Okay, guys, I got to show you what I just did. I think you're going to laugh at me, and that's okay. I forgot that I bought this stuff from the Dollar Tree with those Christmas little things in the Dollar Tree that's brick stuff. And I really want to put it on here, but I've already put it together. So I didn't have a way to cut these out. So here's what I did. This is the paper that I cut away, right? And what I did was put some foam tape on the back because it gave it some dimension, and I sat them in where they went. I know this seems like difficult, but you only have to do it. This is if you make this mistake, and hopefully you won't. Go ahead and plan out your exterior. Don't be like me. So here's what I did. Let me just finish getting these. I'm just going to stick that one in there because I just pulled off a side. It don't matter. Okay, now then, what you do with your fresh adhesive, now you know where they go, okay? And what you do with your fresh adhesive is you lay your product on it, you know, where you need it to be. And then, I don't know if it'll stick because I just pulled them off of fur, but that's what you do, and you have your pattern to cut out, okay? So I did that, and I got it all fixed right where it needs to go, and now I'm going to use this as a template for the other side. But I should have done that beforehand. But if you ever make that mistake like I did, there's a way to fix it. There's always a way to fix something, right? You just have to figure it out. So now I'm going to use this as a template for the other side. Now before I put these on, I'm going to go ahead and measure what I need for the sides. I'm just going to do that like this. So I need a piece that is 2 3/4 by 1.5 inches. I'm going to use my board to help me out. So there's 1 inch and 3/4. Now I'm going to do 1.5 first, Amy. Okay. Go ahead and cut another one real quick. That's so cute. Oh, I think it is so cute. This piece has a little bend in it because where the brick stuff folded, having to hold that down pretty good. That bend, I'm gonna try to fix it before I put it on. That might do it. Let all that dry. And I'm going to cut a strip of the bricks to go down the edges, just to kind of clean that up. Then these will just go just like this, as if it were like a, you know, trim piece or something, just to kind of clean it up and make it look really nice and neat. Okay, I'm just going to let all that dry, and then we'll get back together. I took my Martha Stewart branch punch, and I punched out a whole bunch of these green branches, and I'm thinking I'm going to put them around the top like this to look like garland going around it. So let's try that. And I'm going to do one way and then one the other way. We'll start with one layer. I may do two, because I want it to look really rich. Super cute, look. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit and dry. And I think I'm going to put together a wreath out of these to put on the window. So I'm gonna cut a 1-inch circle, but I wanna be able to see it. So I'm gonna go about right here. And then I'm gonna take my 1 1/4 inch and go right over that and center that circle in my 1 1/4 inch. And you'll see why I'm not too concerned about the paper, because I'm going to put the garland on it, but I'm going to use this side on the window, so if you look through from the other side, you'll see the stripes. So what we'll do, I'm trying to keep from getting glue all over my work surface. Let me see. I'll do it like this so you guys can see it good. I like to use a good bit of glue doing this because it grabs those branches and it's less work. And then you can always clean the glue up. All right, and then you just start. And the cool thing is you just kind of put that centerpiece on the wreath form, and it just kind of works its way around into the wreath. So there's our little wreath. It's cute. And I'm gonna put more stuff on it too to make it look better than, you know, it looks right now. One of the things I'm gonna do is put a red bow. And I'm gonna cut 2 of these, and I'll show you why. This is a Martha Stewart bow punch. And I will put a tiny dot of glue in the middle. Right there. And put this one on there. And then once it dries, I will do some lifting on the sides. Let me see if I can show you. I'll take this and lift it. And then I'll lift this side. It's easier when it's dried, but I want to show you. So you just lift those up a little bit, so you get some dimension on your bow. And there we go. And it'll go onto our wreath. Then you just want to press it in place. And then I have some Massa's flat back pearls, which are beautiful. I'm going to trim some of this string off of them. And I'm going to turn these into ornaments on the wreath. Once that dries, I'll lift that back up again, but I don't want to mess with it till it's dry. Then we'll put some here, here. Just gonna let those dry, and then that's gonna stick on the window of our house. Oh, it'd be so cute. Okay. So there's that. Now, more miniature stuff that we bought at the Dollar Tree. We were going to use this on our village, and we decided not to. On our Christmas village this year. So it's good and tangled. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I want more than what this strand is gonna give me, I'm gonna cut these away from each other and glue them on individually. And I'm just gonna mimic the other side. So I'm gonna do blue and yellow. And green. And red. Now since those have to sit and dry like that, I'm gonna go ahead and glue the wreath on so it can sit and dry like that also. See where I want it. Think about like that. And now then, I'm going to use my new snow pen and see what we get. The Snow Rider. I have not used it yet. You might remember this from my haul. Takes 2 to 3 hours to dry, it says. Oh, it's cool looking. Put some on this edge here. That is cute. And now on the windowsills. And when I put it on, I'll put some down there too. And put some on the roof real quick. Oh, it's so cute. Kind of looks like a gingerbread house. Cute. All right, so here's what we got so far. Oh, I got my hand in it. I'm gonna clean that up and let it sit overnight and we'll get back together when it's dry. Okay guys, I let this sit overnight and dry and look at this. I'm in love with it. I think this is the cutest little house. I just love it. And look how good that snow is. That snow is amazing. It's not glittery. I'm probably gonna add some glitter, but for now, I love it. And see if you can see inside. Let me do it from this side. See our little Bible on the table? It's so cute. Okay, so now onto the assembly. I got this plate or tray at the Dollar Tree. This is one of those candle dealies. You put a candle on it, like a big fat candle or whatever, to keep it off the table. But I'm going to use it for a holder. So look at this. I got this from the Dollar Tree in the little dollar section, and it's got the little lights on them because I wrapped it around. And then I got these two little guys in a pack of 4 from the Dollar Tree. And then I got this guy, and he is shoveling snow. And he is so super cute. So what I'm going to do is glue these onto this tray in such a way that it looks like a little scene. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to E6000 them onto the glass. It's going to squirt out because I squeezed the tube, but I need it anyway. So I'm going to put it on the bottom. I'm hoping to have this done before Joe gets out of school today so he can see it. There we go. I got a piece of cardboard I'm going to lay this on because it's going to drip because I squeezed it so much. Put that little guy on. See that? On the tray. And then I'm going to put the Christmas tree, I think right here by the house. I don't know which side. You'll be able to see this better in pictures, but I kind of like it on this side. And I kind of like that side of it. It's a little bit crooked. Let me fix it. Don't you wish fixing your Christmas tree at home was that easy? There we go. All right, let's glue it up. I'm going to take this glue off the cardboard a little bit. Just put you down. So precious. Then, since I did that, I may only use one of these little lamp posts. I had thought at first I would use two of them, one on either side of the house, but I think it really only needs this. And then, where'd he go? Here he is. You can see him. I couldn't see him. There he is. Okay. And then this little guy. And he is shoveling snow. So as you can imagine, we need to add some snow. Now, I don't have any fake snow. I wish I did, but I do not. So, I'm going to turn this a little bit. What I do have is batting. I'm going to try to make this work. It's not my favorite thing that I have, but I have it. And so I'm going to try this. If this doesn't work, I may go get cotton balls or something and try that, but I'm going to try this. Plus I'm going to put glitter on it. So I'm going to start in the back here. And for this I'm going to use the E6000 also because I think it will just need it. Just going to stick some into the batting. Just kind of start in the back and just kind of tuck. And it's best to start in the back so you can kind of get your mojo. So you can kind of figure out what it is that you're doing. I'm trying to tuck it down good. But that's a snowy scene if I've ever seen one. See if I can tilt it for you. Look at that. It's so cute. Okay. I think I'm going to come in here with my sharp scissors and do some cleanup of the little furry pieces that are kind of hanging out. Kind of just give it a haircut. And I'm going to use some stickles and I'm just going to kind of hit the high points of the snow. Kind of run it through. Just like little snow ridges. And I think I'm going to add some to the tree. I'm just kind of putting it where I put the snow last night. Okay, now I think he needs snow and this lamppost needs snow. So I'm going to put some on here. And this will have to dry. Okay. And then, I think this needs a bow. I think I want to put another one of her pearls on there too. Hold that for a second. See that? And then I'm going to put it right there. So cute. Cute, cute. It needs a little snow on it. I'll do that in a second after it's dried good. Alright guys, so here it is, the finished little project. I think it is so cute. You can see the tree. Look at the house. Is that the cutest little house? I'm telling you guys, her products are so much fun to play with. I hope you enjoyed this one and how it turned out. I want to show you one more idea. Okay, this is an apothecary jar with a wide mouth, and I turned it upside down on top of the scene so you can look in here and see the scene. But if you wanted to do this and put this on your counter where people couldn't touch it and play with it because it's fragile, then you could do this, and then on the top here you could just put a candle. Wouldn't that be super cute? I love this little scene. I think behind glass it looks even more shiny and sparkly. But I will have pictures for you guys so you can see it even better. But there you go. That's what my first design team project for Saw looks like, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, leave comments below and let me know, and go visit her store, guys. There's so many projects to do. I will see you guys tomorrow for another Holly Jolly Christmas. Bye-bye.